Hi, I'm Davina with forkandplate.com, and today we're going to show you how to make chocolate chip cookie cups. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your room temperature butter, add that to a bowl. Now if you have a hand mixer, you can use that for this as well, but we're just going to do everything by hand. And then you're going to add your brown sugar and your white sugar. And you're just going to cream all of this together. So you just want to kind of break it down. Now make sure your butter is room temperature when you try to do this, otherwise it really sucks. Okay, so once you cream together your butter and sugar, you're going to add 1 egg to this mixture. And you want to stir that till it's well incorporated. Okay, now you're going to take your flour and add this 1/3 at a time. So you don't want to add it all at once. You want to just do like about 1/3 of it, and then you're going to mix that in. Once that's incorporated, you're going to add another 1/3 and mix that in. And finally, add your last 1/3 and mix it all together. You're also going to add your chocolate chips. We're using these mini chocolate chips because they look really good in the cookie cup, and it's easier to get the mold if you don't have giant chocolate chips in the way. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so once you've mixed your dough all together, you're going to put it in the fridge for about a half an hour so that it's easier to handle. Okay, so while your dough is chilling, you can go ahead and melt your chocolate chips. You can use a double boiler like we have here, but you can also use a microwave if you have that at home. Okay, so once your dough is chilled, you're going to take your mug. We're making large ones, but you can also use small ones if you have smaller cups at home. We've sprayed this with some non-stick cooking spray. You can also use butter. And we're just going to take our cookie dough and we're going to add a little bit on the bottom. And if you have a rolling pin or a smaller cup, you can use that to kind of push the dough down and create the base of your cookie cup. Now you want it to be about 1/4 of an inch. But use your best judgment. You know, you just don't want it to be too thin because you don't want it to break. And you don't want it to be too thick because you want your dough to cook all the way through. You don't want any raw spots. And then you're just going to put more dough in and create the walls for your cookie cup. And if your cookie dough is too sticky, you can flour your hands. So it'll just kind of make it easier for you. And you just want to push the dough against the sides of the cup all the way up. And you really want to try to make sure that you get this even all the way around. And when you have everything all even, you can just kind of cut off the top like this. Just to make everything even all the way around, like that. And then you're gonna bake this at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes. Okay, so once your cookie has cooled completely, you're gonna take your melted chocolate and you're just gonna brush it on the inside of your cookie cup. So just make sure you coat the entire inside with the chocolate because this is gonna create a barrier for your milk. Okay, so once your chocolate has cooled, you're just gonna take out your cookie cup like that. And then we're just gonna fill it up. And so then you have a cookie cup and that's it. Because you will have a big mess like that. It's good. Don't eat raw cookie dough. It's dangerous.